Thank you very much, Graham. Now, we all know the drill. Someone in the house starts feeling a little sick or fluish, and you ask for meds, and the answer is just go look in the medicine cabinet that we have over there. Now, we all have that one cupboard in the house where all the medicine is kept, but Pharma Dynamics have conducted another revealing poll amongst South Africans, and the word is we are not cleaning out our cabinets regularly enough, and that could pose as a major problem. Now, here to break it down for us is the lovely Nicole Jennings from Pharma Dynamics. Nicole, thank you very much. Good to have you back, man.
Thank you so much.
Great. I'm glad we're talking about this because I literally had a run-in with my medicine cabinet just the other day, actually, and then I realized, oh my goodness, can I actually take this? It's been a while. But I mean, what do the results say? I mean, are South Africans cleaning out their medicine cabinets regularly enough?
Well, we thought with cold and flu season coming up now is a perfect time of year to ask South Africans that question.
Yeah.
And the nationwide poll revealed that 89% of South Africans haven't looked at their medicine cabinet in the last 2 years. So the answer is a resounding no. South Africans, unfortunately, are not cleaning out their medicine cabinet regularly enough.
Okay, so I guess the question is, how often should we do that? And I mean, how do we know when it's time to throw away medicine?
Well, a good rule of thumb would be to look at your medicine cabinet once a year. And all medicine does have the expiration date. So you can have a look there and make sure that your medicine is still within its safe period. Keep in mind that the manufacturer can't be held liable for anything that goes wrong with the medication after expiration.
Yeah.
So be safe and use that as a general rule of thumb. And then what you can also do is look at the medicine's odor, look at its color and its consistency.
Yeah.
If medicine is not stored in a cool, dry place, you know, oftentimes that will change, and that will be an indication to you that this medicine is not safe for consumption.
I mean, best you check, because we did come through a very hot summer as well, so make sure that your medicines are up to scratch. What is the danger when it comes to storing and also taking old medicine? I mean, you mentioned that the manufacturer can't be held liable, but what is the immediate danger to you and I?
So one of the main issues with taking old medicine is that the medicine has lost its efficacy. So you're really taking a medication that's not really actively addressing your illness anymore.
Okay.
And it's also important to understand that medication can become toxic. Then you also have medications like, for instance, your chronic medication, for example, for heart disease or mental illness, or antibiotics that have more serious implications. You know, one should never store chronic medication. It's generally something that's taken on a daily basis. And of course, antibiotics, you finish the course and then dispose of the packaging to make sure that the medication is effective.
So it can, in fact, have health effects on you, or negative health effects on you as well. How do you get rid of medicine? I think that's a lot of, because I always feel bad, you know, taking a look and it's like, okay, cool, well, this bin has been expired for a month now. Do you just throw it away in the bin, or how do you dispose of it? I think a lot of people might not know how to throw away medicine.
It's very true. I think many people just throw their medicine in the bin with all the other garbage. But the truth is, number one, there's a risk there with children and pets fishing that medicine out of the garbage. And then, of course, when these molecules end up in landfill, the active ingredients can actually contaminate landfill sites. And similarly, when it's flushed down the toilet, active ingredients can leak into the water supply. So the best thing to do is to contact your local hospital or clinic and to take your medicine to their biohazard facility where it's then incinerated.
Yeah. Can you also maybe take it to a pharmacy and say, like, you don't have use for this anymore?
Yes, well, many local pharmacies actually have wonderful environmentally friendly disposal programs.
Okay.
So contact your pharmacy, and if they are one of those pharmacies, that's a great alternative.
Yeah. Now, you also mentioned that things like chronic medications, antibiotics, you shouldn't keep that, you know, because those are things that you use regularly. So what are some of the medications that you would consider safe to keep in your medicine kind of cupboard?
Okay, well, a good rule of thumb would be to take it the schedule of the medication. So generally you have Schedule 0 medicines. Those are over-the-counter medicines sold at pharmacies. Okay. And then from there it goes to Schedule 1, 2, 3, and so forth, depending on the risk and the potency of that medication. Yeah. So generally don't store scheduled medication, because that's usually for a specific ailment that your doctor will prescribe. But then, of course, like your cold and flu medications or treatment for allergies, antihistamines, those are the types of medicines you want to store in your medicine cabinet. A great tip, you know, just to make sure that you are being safe, is to store medicines that can be used in conjunction. Okay. Many medicines, while safe in isolation, can have a negative interaction with each other. So ask your pharmacist to assist you and make sure that all your medicines can be taken in conjunction, just to make sure if a child or a teenager self-medicates, they don't end up having taken medications that don't interact well with each other.
No, it's definitely a very important topic. Nicole, thank you very much for joining us this morning. So make sure you go clean out those medicine cabinets. Be wary of the medicine in your cabinet. Check the expiry dates, very important, and don't just self-medicate with numerous types of medications, and always consult with a doctor or a clinic. Now, for more information on this poll and medication storage, you can visit their website, pharmadynamics.co.za.
Pharma Dynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.